மா பிரம்மவத்து வாலன் சிவநிலை தவசீடர் செரிகுருவரன் சிற்கையன் உவகையோருருவன் தன்னுள் உவப்பவன் கழிமூகத்தன் அவனையான் தென்பான்மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே அவனையான் தென்பான்மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே. ஆன்மாவாமீசன் குகனுக்கருள் செய்த ஆன்ம சாட்சாத்காரமாகுமீது ஆன்மாவாய் என்னகத்தே இருந்தின்று தமிழ் சொல்வானம் முன்னவனாய முதல். So from 41. எத்திக்கும் தேயமும் எல்லா காலங்களுமே ஒத்தது யோகத்திற்கென்றோது நூல் இத்தனையும் ஞானத்தில் பேதமே நன்னாவர்ணாசிரமா மான இவற்றால் என்றறி பால் வண்ணம் ஒன்று பசுக்கள் பல நிறங்கள் பால் போலும் ஞானமெனப் பார்த்திடுவர் சால்பு பல லிங்கமுள்ளவெல்லாம் பசுக்களை எய்ந்ததவே இங்கரி திருஷ்டாந்தமிது யாவிலும் முற்று பரவி அப்பிரம்மம் எங்கு முகம் மேவியதாக மிளிர்வதால் ஓவலர உன் மனத்தை அப்பிரம்மத் தூன்றியே தேயந்தி தேய் அந்திக்கு என்னும் இவை எண்ணிடாதே இப்புவியில் ஓர் குறியின் ஆசிரமாசாரமில்லை அப்பரமான்மாவின் நிலை ஆர்ந்தோனுக்கு அப்புருடன் செய்ததனால் ஒன்றில்லை செய்திடவும் ஒன்றில்லை செய்யன விதியும் இல்லை தே செல்லினும் நிற்கினும் நித்திரை செய்யினும் புள்ளினும் சாக்கிரம் போசன நீர் கொள்ளினும் காற்று குளிர் வெயிற் கலந்திடும் காலுமே ஆற்றினும் எக்காலத்தும் மற்று பயமும் வறுமை நோய் பற்று சுரமந்தம் இயைந்திடும் காலத்து மேதும் காலத்து மேதும் தியங்கானே ஆன்மனிட்டன் சாந்தன் ஆர் நிற்களனாகி ஆன்ம திருத்தனாவான். பால் வண்ணம் ஒன்று Pasukkal Palanirangal. So, though the cows are of different colors, but the milk is only one color. Similarly, the jivas may have different forms, have different gunas, but their Swarupam is one only. That is Jnana Swarupam. Swarupam is one only. It's a beautiful example. We cannot forget that, na? And this Mahatma, this Jivan Mukta Purusha, Mayogi, Sellinum Nirkinum Nittirai Sayyinum. Whether he is walking or sitting or standing or whatever, he is sleeping. Pullinum, Sakiram, Posanir, Kollinum. Whether he is eating or drinking. Kaatru Kulir Veyir Kalandidum Kalam. Whether he is exposed to severe weather, whatever. Ekkalattu Matru means he is not troubled by anything. He is not affected by anything. Because he is abiding in the self, where there is no body-mind. So all these experiences are experienced through body-mind. But since he is beyond the body-mind, for him there is none of these. Bhayam varumainoi patru suram yeindilum kalattu medum. Bhayam means the fear or the poverty, disease, shuram, fever, tiyangane. He will not be shaken. Anmanittan Shantanar Nitkalanahi Anma Tiruttanavan. This Anmanishtan, he is always peaceful. Shantan Nishkalanahi, without any body. Anma Tiruttanavan. He is always satisfied. Anma Triptan. Adan Tiruttan put. Triptanavan. He is always satisfied with his own self. So he is not troubled by anything whatsoever. So we also want to attain that state, na? Because we also don't want to be troubled by anything. Is that not so? Now we are troubled by everything. Troubled by everything and troubling everything. True. Ponalum vandalum ponavan vandavanum Nanahen pokuvara nadi nilai Nana Prakrutidanmara Petra Darumandoi Tirundo Nirupo Nalan Ponalum Vandalum Ponavan Vandavanum Nanahen Pokuvara Nadi Nilai Nana Prakrutidanmara Petra Darumandoi Irundo Nirupo Nalan Ponalum Vandalum. Whether I go or I come. Ponavan Vandavanum Nanahen. I am not the one who has gone or who has come back. What is this? See, one way of interpreting is when I go somewhere or come back somewhere, it is not the Atma, the self is moving. Atma, the self is all pervading. It is Sakshimatram. The body and mind, the body is moving. Body is going and body is coming. So I think this body is me. Therefore I say I had gone there, I have come back, etc. See, that is why Gurudev once said when he was traveling to Pune or somewhere, I am not traveling to Pune. Pune is coming in me and going. Meaning what? As the self, all these things rise in me and they disappear in me. So only when you think about the body, then going and coming. See, another standpoint. Poku Varavu means leaving this body, the jiva has gone. Taking another body, something like that. And coming back to the world again. So this is Poku Varavu. This is not for me. Pokum Varavum Punarvumilan. So this way also it can be interpreted. Ponalum Vandalum Ponavanum Vandavanum Nanahen. I am not the one who has gone or who has come back. I am the Sakshimatram, the substratum of everything. So I am not the one who has gone or come back. Nanahen. Poku Vara Nadin. Nadin Poku Varavillai. Nadin Poku Varavillai. That's what he is saying. When you inquire or when you think about it, Nadin means when you think about it, Poku Varan Illai. There is no going and coming in me. Prakriti than Marapetra Dharmam Toindu Irundon Irupon Alan. Prakriti means, we say in a nature, or it can be called as Maya also. Prakriti means, in other words, can be Maya also. So, whatever is there in Prakriti, in the nature, or subjected to Maya, is always changing. So, Mara Petra Dharmam Toindu. So, I am not the one who is in Prakriti where everything is changing. So, Prakriti than Mara Petra Dharmam Toindu Irundon Alan. I was never ever part of Prakriti where everything is changing. I was always the same. And in future also, Irupon Alan, I will never be part of Prakriti, subjected to change. I am the changeless substratum of everything. See, Prakriti, Purusha. Prakriti means what? That nature where everything is created, destroyed, everything changes. Purusha means in his presence, everything is happening. This is what is said. So, when I identify with the body-mind, then I become part of Prakriti only. Meaning, identify with the body-mind means what? Everything changes in me. I feel I am changing. Sukha Dukkha, everything, all the change. But when I say I am not the Prakriti, I am just the Purusha or the essence of everything, then this Poku, Varavu, going and coming, this change, modification, all the pairs of opposites, nothing is in me. So, it is beautifully said here, fire can burn everything, but cannot burn itself. Is it not so? The Maya can really trouble everybody, but those who are identified with the Brahman, it cannot trouble. So when he is identified with the Brahman, this Maya, the Prakriti, cannot have any sway on him. So whatever is subjected to Maya, Prakriti, everything is changed. And everything remains as pairs of opposites. So therefore, there is always samsara only. But here he is saying, I am not part of Prakriti. I am something apart from the Prakriti. I am the Purusha. I am the substratum of Prakriti and Purusha. I am the Atma, the Self. Therefore, whatever is in Prakriti, I have nothing to do with it. So, Prakriti Dharma is not my Dharma. Therefore, the change is the Prakriti Dharma. And I am changeless substratum. So, I am never ever swayed by Prakriti. See, whenever we express only through body mind. Na? So, the expressions are different. So, it all subject to Maya Prakriti only. But only when we abide as a self, where there is nothing other than the self, there is no Maya Prakriti. So, when you are part of Maya Prakriti, and if you expect you not to be troubled by anything, it is almost impossible. So, as long as you are in the body mind, you are in the Maya Prakriti, then you have to go through the rut. Sukha Dukkha Nuharchi only. Pain and pleasure only. Joys and sorrows only. Samsara only. Only when you identify with the self, which is beyond Prakriti, then you really escape from the Maya Prakriti. Then those changes can never touch you or affect you. This is what is said here. So yesterday I told you, na, when you are in this samsara, in this creation, Srishti Dharma, that is Maya Prakriti, then everything is for you. Meaning what? Birth, death, rebirth, going, coming, karma, karma phala, everything is there. Seeking, sadhana. But once when you identify with the self, that is a different ball game altogether. None of these things are there. See, Chuma, Vayal Soli Prayojanilla. Just to talk is not enough. Just to talk is not enough. Or just to have these ideas are not enough. You understand? Really you have to abide in the self. to be this Prakriti. Otherwise, we are part of the Prakriti only, Maya Prakriti only. Understand? So he says, never ever I was part of the Maya Prakriti. So these changes are not mine. And in future also he says, Irupon Alan, I will never ever be the part of Prakriti. I am always the Purusha. Therefore, these Prakriti Dharma, these changes never ever touch me. Okay. Avarku Prakrudiyar Bandhamilai. Oh, 48. 48? Prakrudikariamam Kanmangal Pesum. Prakrudi Kanma Pirappe Nirumalan Yano Sayalilanan E Yukta Tattva Vit Tano Nanusandippan Prakrudikariamam Kanmangal Pesum Prakrudi Kanma Pirappe Nirumalan Yano Sayalilan Yendre Yutta Tattva Vit Tano Nanusandippan Vittanon Tattva Vittanon Anusandippan. That is how it has to be read. Okay. Pesum Kanmangal. Whenever we talk about karmangal, karmas, the action, reaction, etc., all those things are Prakriti Karyamam, effect of Maya Karyam or Prakriti Karyam. See, this body itself is Maya Karyam. So whatever is done through the body, the actions, the karmas, they are all Maya Karyam only. So definitely these are Maya Karyam only. And Prakriti Kanma Pirappe, meaning what? What is Prakriti? Prakriti is the moolam from where all the karmas are born. Kanmam Pirakkarthukku moolam. Meaning, this Prakriti is, the Maya Prakriti is the cause or the source of all the karmas. So only in the field of Prakriti, the karma and then the karma phala, everything acts. When you are in the field of Purusha or the pure self, nothing acts. Once when you come in the field of Prakriti, then everything, the vasanas, the karma phala, everything comes into being. Then sukha dukkha, everything comes. So therefore, when you think about it, Prakriti is considered to be the source, cause for this karmas. But what he is trying to say is, I am not Prakriti, I am not part of Prakriti. I am someone distinctly different from Prakriti. I am the Purusha, or I am the self, Atma, the self. Therefore, these Prakriti dharmas doesn't touch me. Nirumalanyan, I am pure. Oh Sayalilan, I have no karma whatsoever. Yendre Yukta Tattva Vittanon Anusandippan. Thus, Tattva Vittanon, one who knows the Tattvam, the true knowledge, Anusandippan, he practices that I am not part of Prakriti. Therefore, I have no karma whatsoever. Karma or karma phala whatsoever. Yendre Utta Tattva Vittanon Anusandippan. Ever he continuously contemplates like that. What he contemplates? All these karmas are the cause of or the effect of Prakriti. In fact, Prakriti is the root cause of all karmas. I am not part of Prakriti. I am Purusha, I am the self. Therefore, I am Nirumalan, Yano Sayalilan. I am pure and I am beyond all action. So like that one has to contemplate. Tattva. Now how we live? I am the doer, I am the doer, I am doing, I am the enjoyer, I am the enjoyer. So we are in Prakriti. So we do something good, something bad, punya, papa. So we enjoy, we suffer, and we are in this rut, vicious circle. That is in the field of Prakriti only. Prakriti means nature, or the Shakti, you can call anyway. But once when you take the stand that I am not Prakriti, I am the self, and when you assert there and remain there, then these karmas, karma vasanas, everything is wiped out. Going, coming, birth, rebirth, everything. Even bondage, liberation, everything. See, yesterday I told you, if you remember, Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate. Absolute truth, where there is nothing, that is the truth. But this one, which is Prakriti Karyam, this is also, now it is relatively true only. Meaning what? When you identify with the body, mind, when you live as a jiva, then there are vasanas, there is karma phala phala, sukha dukkha, going, coming, everything, lokas, everything is there. How? It is how it is. So, whether I am part of Prakriti or I am self. If I think I am part of Prakriti, yes, I am the jiva, poor jiva, Dhinan, then everything is for you. When you take the stand, no, I don't belong here, I am the self, true self, where there is nothing. When you take this stand, then you just take the shift and you identify with the self, therefore none of these belong to you. While being part of Prakriti, you cannot deny everything. Then it is not correct, it is not true. Only when you identify with the self, then you can say all these things are not there. Going, coming, change, sukha, dukkha, all these things are not in me. Understand what I am saying? So when totally the Prakriti is wiped out, what remains is the absolute self. You understand? Do you understand or not? Yes. So there are two fields. The one field is the field of Ajnani, who is part of Prakriti, identify with the body mind. For him, the samsara is true. For him, everything is true. Whatever is said in our Dharma Shastra, scriptures, everything is true. Another fellow, he is in the field of Atma, the self. For him, none of this is true. Atmanishtan, for him, none of this is true. He is beyond. So, his dimension is very different. He is Nirumalan, Ennamilan, Anantan, Pokum Varavamilan, Karmamilan, all this belongs to him. So, it is like this. Either you can identify with the body mind and be a jiva and a samsari. Or you can identify with the self and get rid of all this. The choice is yours. If you say, I am comfortable here, let me be like this, yeah, nobody stops. Continue. But you should not complain, you should not cry, because this is part of Prakriti. All this change is part of Prakriti. You cannot complain. Oh, fire will burn only. If you touch the fire, it will burn you only. I will touch the fire, but it should not burn me. Is it possible? Similarly, if you are part of Prakriti, identify with the body mind, everything is there for you. You have to suffer only. This is samsara only. Then you have to seek. Then you have to find out the source. Everything is there. But once when you shift to the field of Atma, as an Atmanishtan you remain, then you find to your surprise that none of these dharmas are there in you. You have gone beyond, and none of this dharma which belongs to Prakriti is there for you. Especially karma and karma phala is not there. Rebirth, birth, death, rebirth is not there. Desire, fear, all these things are not there. That is the shift. This is what he is trying to say. Taking great pains, here Parameshwara is trying to say, Pokum varavum nanalan, going and coming, I am not. Body is only going and coming. I am always a Sakshi. Karma, who is doing the karma? I am not doing the karma. I am just the Sakshi. The body, mind, according to the vasanas, are doing the karma. So this stand you take, you are liberated. But you jump into the Prakriti, gone. And then you cannot do anything. You understand? So this is the difference between a samsari and a Atmanishtan. Avarku prakrudiyar bandamilai avan mukta namam அடைந்தான் அவன்தான் பிரகிருதி காரியமா பேசு தோஷத்தால் ஒரு பொழுதும் ஒட்டலுறான். அவர்க்கு பிரகிருதியார் பந்தமில்லை, அவன் முக்த நாமம் அடைந்தான், அவன்தான் பிரகிருதி காரியமா பேசு தோஷத்தால் ஒரு பொழுதும் ஒட்டலுறான். See, the tune has gone somewhere. அவர்க்கு பிரகிருதி ஆர்பந்தமில்லை, அவன் முக்த நாமம் அடைந்தான், அவன்தான் பிரகிருதி காரியமா பேசு தோஷத்தால் ஒரு பொழுதும் ஒட்டலுறான். See, now the tune has come. So the tune we have to be careful. அவர்க்கு பிரகிருதியார் பந்தமில்லை. எவர்க்கு? That Atmanishtan, for him, பிரகிருதியால் பந்தமில்லை. He is not bound by this Prakriti, the Maya Prakriti. அவன் முக்த நாமம் அடைந்தான். Meaning what? He has attained to that liberation and he is now called as Jeevan Muktan. Muktan. முக்த நாமம் அடைந்தான். Our title மாதிரி. Now he has attained to that Mukti Padam. அவன்தான் பிரகிருதி காரியமா பேசு தோஷத்தால் ஒரு பொழுதும் ஒட்டலுறான். See, whatever is spoken of as Prakriti Dosham. What is Prakriti Dosham? Identification with Anatma. And then enjoying or suffering, going or coming. These are Prakriti not associated with Prakriti Dosha. Because he is distinctly, he has Prakriti. And he is abiding in the Purusha, the self. For him, none of the Prakriti Dosha stick to him. You understand? Suddenly he has taken a different thought process. Prakriti and Purusha. See, Purusha is the self, we can say, and inherent potentiality is Maya. It's called as Maya Prakriti. That creates everything, and that sustains, that destroys, that veils, and that reveals all those things. So, identify with body, mind, this Jiva is in the Maya Prakriti, where all these changes are there. But once when he identifies with the self, none of these things are not, or there. So, Avandan means that Atmanishtan in the Prakriti Doshathodu ottan. Nothing of Prakriti Dosham, the faults of Prakriti will ever stick to him. He is free. He is immaculately pure. He is free. So as I have been talking, these are the two options. Either be in Prakriti or be identified with the Purusha. If identify with the body and mind, you are in the Prakriti, Maya Prakriti, in the samsara. Then all the samsara dosha All the changes associated with samsara is true. Then take a step behind and identify with the self, and none of this Prakriti Dharma can touch you. You are free. So therefore, being part of Prakriti, when you go and pray to the God, oh God, please help me, how can the God help you? He can only tell you, why are you suffering like this? Why are you identified with the body, mind? Why are you suffering? Your Guru is telling you, now you don't identify with this. You always remain as your own true self. That is Abhayam. Then you are free. See, even if the God is blessing you, let us say, whatever you ask, He is giving you. Whenever you need protection, He is giving you. But still you are in the Prakriti only. You remain in the Prakriti only. If not for this, something else will disturb you. If not for this problem, some other problem will crop up. Some other dukkha will come up. If not, if there is no other, you create. Pusu pusa. Every day, new. You create. That is part of Prakriti. The mind is the Prakriti. Mind is the Maya at play. So, being part of Prakriti, foolishly identify with the body mind. If you go and pray to God, what can He do? If He pampers you with all the goodies, then you will be really spoiled. At least if He is not spoiling you, you will think, why I am not getting anything? What is happening? What is life? You will think. But suppose if God is spoiling you, like pampering you with whatever you are asking, He is giving you, let us say, then you will be like a spoilt brat. Is it not so? At least when He gives some dukkha or some sort of bereavement, this and that, then we start wondering, what is life? That is marak karunai. That is also compassion only of the Lord. Then we start thinking. So even God cannot help you. If you identify with the body mind, then you are in that rut. You have to suffer. When you are identified with the self, even God cannot trouble you. Nobody can trouble you. What, at the most, out of compassion, what can God do to you? He can come as the Guru and teach you and tell you that don't identify with the body mind. You are not that. You are something else wonderful. You are a substratum of the universe and you are all bliss. Why are you suffering? Why are you miserable? You are all bliss. Why are you confused? You are knowledge itself. Why are you scared? You are existence itself. No harm can come to you. You identify with yourself. This is what God can do to you. This Upadesha only He can give. If not for this, if He is going to give you whatever you are asking, then we are going to be here only. If He is real God, compassionate God, He will not do that. Is that not so? Pampered, spoiled child. So He will not do that. Therefore, we have to lift ourselves by ourselves. Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadaye. Atma hi atmano bandhuhu. Atmaiva ripuratmana. You are your friend and you are your worst enemy. That's what Bhagavan says, Krishna says in the chapter 6, I suppose. You are your best friend. When you detach yourself from the body mind, from the anatma vastu, and identify with the atma, the self, you are your best friend. And you are your worst enemy. If you don't listen to anybody, no, I will be like this only. I will pursue my mind's, dictates only, mind's whims and fancies only. Then you are your worst enemy. So you have to uplift yourself by yourself. Nobody can help you. And having uplifted yourself, don't degrade yourself. Na atmanam avasadayi. Don't degrade yourself. Because sometimes we climb up and then we come down very badly. Don't do that. Always climb up. At least I am very clear about these things. What is the clarity? When you are in this Prakriti Maya, that is it. When you are with Atma, the self, it is different ball game altogether. You cannot compare these two. That is something else, and this is something else. So either be in Prakriti or be identified with the Parama. You cannot at the same time, you cannot be identified with both. You cannot be a Jnani and Ajnani at the same time. So that is what is said again and again. Avarku Prakrutiyar bandhamillai. For him, there is no bondage due to Prakriti. Why? He is now identified with the Purusha. Avan Muktanamam Adaindan. He is liberated now. Avan nan Prakriti Haryama pesu doshathil orupoludum ottaluran. He will not ever identify with the Prakriti. Therefore, the Prakriti dosham will not touch him. Ottaluran. The Prakriti dosham can never touch him. Dosham cannot stick with him. So he is beyond the Prakriti dosham. What is the Prakriti dosham? Likes and dislikes, desire and fear, going and coming, is all Prakriti dosham. So this Muktan, he has got none of this Prakriti dosham. What is his nature? Asangoham, asangoham, asangoham punah punah. And Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So these are his Akriya. Akriya means Nishkriyan. So these are all his characteristics. So therefore, either you are in Prakriti or in Purusha. When you are in Prakriti, you are bound. When you are with Purusha, you are free. Now choose yourself. What do you want to do? No, I want to be in Prakriti, enjoy everything, and also want to be a Purusha. This is what we all we don't want to give up anything, any comfort, our nears and dears, the attachment towards the world outside, nothing we want to give up. But somehow we feel, somehow we have to realize this Atman. Why? It is all bliss. And it is pure knowledge. So, we don't want to give up Prakriti, we want to be in Prakriti only. But somehow we want to identify with Purusha and enjoy the bliss of the self. The paruppu you cannot. Either you be part of Prakriti and suffer, or be with Purusha and enjoy. Wise, enjoy. Otherwise, suffer. So wise means one who is identified with the self. He enjoys. Otherwise, somehow he is identified with the body mind. Suffer. Identifying with the body and mind, I want to enjoy everything. You can enjoy for some time, and you have to accept the dukkha also, suffering also. நம்ம என்ன நினைக்கிறோம்னா ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரா போட்டு உறிஞ்சிடணும் பார்க்குறேன், சுகத்தை மாத்திரம் துக்கத்தை அப்படியே விட்டுட்டு. Can you do that? We want to suck and drink only the sukha and somehow leave the dukkha behind. No. If you are in Prakriti, sukha and dukkha will come, both will come. Mana and apamana will come. Going and coming is part of it. So you cannot avoid this dvandva. You cannot avoid, nobody can avoid. But if you are part of the Atma, the self, then nothing is there for you. Even sukha is not there, dukkha is not there. Going is not there, coming is not there, karma is not there, karma phala is not there. Nothing is there. Total peace and absolute bliss. So, in front of your eyes, both these things are shown. Now you choose. Choice is yours. No, Swamiji, I am happy with what I am now. That is fine. Okay. But now I am very busy. I can't spend time. It is very hard. It's very difficult. So, ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் சுகம் கிடைக்கிறது அனுபவிச்சு சந்தோஷமாக இருந்துக்கிறேன். போதும் என்ற மனமே பூசை மருந்து. So, you only said, nah, you should be contented with everything. So, I am very contented with the small, little pleasure I am getting from the world. I am happy. If dukkha comes, okay, I will take it. What is there? Everybody is going through the rut now. If you are satisfied like this, continue. But don't complain, don't cry. But if you are not at all satisfied with this, then you are a seeker. You say, no, enough is enough. I don't want this finite. I am sick and tired of this finite. And it is not giving me anything. I don't want this. I want the best. I will not settle for the second. I want only the best. Whatever is the best. I want only the truth. I will not settle for anything. What may come. If you decide like that, then you are a true seeker. Then you are a hero. Then you really sit, really contemplate, work on it, identify yourself. Anavaradam, you work on it. Then you are a hero. Then you go beyond all this Prakriti Dharma. Prakriti doshangal ottadu. All the dosha of Prakriti will not stick to you. Is the picture clear? Picture baki hai. Picture baki hai. ஒளியால் இருளின் உருவம் ஒழித்து விளக்கெவ்விதந்தான் விளங்கும் விளக்கமில் அஞ்ஞானத்துண்டாகி ஆரிருளை மாய்த்தொளிரும் சுஜ்ஞான ஜோதி ஆன்மா சுஜ்ஞான ஜோதி ஆன்மா ஒளியால் இருளின் உருவம் ஒழித்து விளக்கெவ்விதந்தான் விளங்கும் விளக்கமில் அஞ்ஞானத்துண்டாகி ஆரிருளை மாய்த்தொளிரும் சுஜ்ஞான ஜோதி ஆன்மா. ஒளியால் இருளின் உருவம் ஒழித்து விளக்கு எவ்விதந்தான் விளங்கும். The lamp, விளக்கு means the lamp. The lamp with its light, இருளின் உருவம் ஒழித்து, destroying the darkness, how it shines. Meaning, it shines, it reveals itself also. The lamp, the விளக்கு, the oil lamp, let us say, with its light, it destroys the darkness. And not only destroying the darkness, and it reveals itself also. So to see the light, you don't need another light. It reveals itself also. Similarly, vilakkamil ajnanattu undagi aarurulai. Vilakkamil means what? There is no clarity within. Therefore, there is ignorance. So that is pitch, that is compared to pitch darkness. விளக்கமில் அஞ்ஞானத்து உண்டாகி ஆரிருளை, இருளை, the darkness, மாய்த்து ஒளிரும். That darkness is destroyed and it shines. What shines? Sujnana Sodhi Anma. Sujnana Jodi Anma. This Atma Jodi, this Anma Jodi is the one, like the lamp, it destroys the darkness called as ignorance and then it shines itself. Sujnana Jodi, Suyamaga Olirum Jyoti. How beautiful. Sutta Jnana Jyoti in Solar, Sujnana Jyoti, Sutta Jnana Jyoti. So the same idea is seen even in Atma Bodham also, na? So this, and even we have seen it in Gita Saram also. Bhagavan says, I will be the light of knowledge. I will dispel all your darkness in your heart. When you surrender unto me, I will dispel all the darkness in your heart by becoming the light of knowledge. So here, this Sujnana Jyoti Anma Jyoti, that destroys all the darkness of the heart, which is due to what? Due to what? Vilakkamil Ajnanam. Vilakkamilla Tanvidam. What is Vilakkamil? Somehow there is no clarity in us. We somehow take this body to be ourselves, the mind to be ourselves. That is Vilakkamilla Tanvi. There is no clarity. When you gain the clarity, when you don't take the body mind to be yourself, there you are. Then that Sujnana Jyotiyam Anma destroys everything. All the darkness associated with the Ajnanam. And then you are liberated forever. Forever means what? Not once again not going back or slipping away from that state. So our true nature is what? This Sujnana Jyoti Anma. That is our true self. So when we remain as true self, everything is taken care. So I told you the other day about the Buddhistic philosophy. What is nirvana? He says a lamp, tuck, is extinguished. That's all. Here I was so stunned to read it here. In the Atma Sakshatkar, same idea is expressed. I was so thrilled when in the morning I read this, Neidinda Deebam Dan Nirvanam Muttidal Pol. Neithinda Deebam Dan Nirvana Muttidal Pol. Meyyanma Sindai Vidamale. Sayyogi Anmavin Kanneye Ardiruppan Anmavin Menmeva Ondrinru Mei Neithinda Deebam Dan Nirvanam Muttidal Pol. Meyyanma Sindai Vidamale. Sayyogi Anmavin Kanneye Ardiruppan Anmavin Menmeva Ondrinru Mei Neithinda Deebam Dan. See, when you have that lamp which is lit with ghee, Nei Deebam. Neithinda Deebam Dan. When the ghee is exhausted in that lamp, when the ghee is exhausted, what happens? Deebam Dan Nirvana Muttidal Pol. Nirvana means what? Nirvana Muttidal meaning means abhi shantamai, he'll go. It will become Shantam. Is it not so? Nirvana Muttidal Pol means what? It will be extinguished. Similarly, Meyyanma Sindai Vidamale Sayyogi. This yogi who is always contemplating on himself. Meyyanma Sindai Vidamale. Without taking his mind off from the Atma, the self, always he is contemplating on self. Meyyanma Sindai Vidamale Sayyogi Anmavin Kanneye Arndiruppan. This word is very important. Arndiruppan. Arndiruppan means what? Anmavin Kanneye. In Anma the self, Arndiruppan means what? Oindiruppan. Ellam oyiradu. Oyiradu means what? Everything gone. Like the river entering into the ocean. The river loses itself and becomes one with the ocean. That is it. Oin the Karivi Karanadikal, Oin the Nilai. Oyiradu means what? There is nothing. Adan Oyiradu. Oyiradu means what? There is nothing. Abdi Onju Poyiradu. Anmavin Kanneye Arndiruppan. He attains to the total peace. What is the peace? The peace is recognition of Nothing. Everything has gone. The knower, the known, and the knowledge. Everything gone forever. That is freedom. That is peace. That is bliss. Just imagine for a few moments. You are not dead and gone. You are there. Somehow you are there. You are aware. You are there. But the knower, the knowledge, and the known somehow gone forever. By some magic. Tholanjidira ella nimmadi. And you know what? It will never come back, let us say. Once and for all, whatever is known and along with the knower is gone. Not to come back and haunt you. Not to come back and haunt you. It has gone forever. I tell you, great sigh of relief. Habada, tholanjidira ella. Ellati tholachu kulichite. Now I am free. I am peaceful. I am blissful. After 19th, I will feel that way. Habada. Everything gone. What anandam. But it will come back. 20th I will be happy. 21st, அப்புறம் வேற என்ன செய்யலாம்? சாப்பாடு செரிக்கணுமே. What else can I do? But suppose if the knower and the known is gone forever, imagine. There is nothing. That is what is that Shunyapadam, Shunyapadam, Shunyapadam. That is nothing. That is Nirvanam. Nirvana means what? Nothing. So, the vasanas, they are the ghee. As long as the ghee is there, the fuel is there, the samsara will be burning. The mind will be active. And you are in the samsara. Somehow, all this ghee are exhausted. Meaning, totally it is put off. The flame is put off. Meaning, the mind dies its death. When all the vasanas are exhausted, mind dies its own death. What is the meaning of mind dying its own death? The knower and the known is wiped off once and for all. Imagine what the state would be. That is Paranirvanam. Even to think about it, see, that is why giving up everything is Anandam. Not hugging or hoarding everything. That is not Anandam, that is Dukkham only. Alas, the man doesn't know. He thinks only by embracing everything, hoarding everything, he will be happy. Alas, he has mistaken totally. By destroying the knower and the known, only he can be really happy. Once and for all. So, by getting attached to some few known things, not caring about the other things, known things, how can you give it up totally? How can you wipe out everything? You cannot. So, you have to give up everything to wipe out this knower, the known, and then be free. Nothing can touch you because there is nothing to touch you. Why nothing can touch you? Because there is nothing to touch you. And you are not there to create more problems for you. When you are there, you create more problems for yourself. We are the real mischief makers. As long as we are there, we create some mischief or other. I have to go. I have to go. So everything is gone. Nothing remains. That peace, that bliss, that is Brahman. That is Atma, the self. That is beginningless, endless. That is why Buddhistic philosophy is very beautiful and wonderful. I tell you, Buddha, great Mahajnani he is. What he is saying, the knower and the known, everything is gone, he says. And he stops there. What Adi Shankara says, even the knower, known, everything is gone, but the peace and bliss remains. So that is Atma, the self. As awareness, as I. But Buddha, he refuses to talk about that because he knows we are all very smart. Why? We will hold on to that as an idea, as a concept, as an object. He doesn't want his disciple to hold on to anything. That is why he just left it there. Finish. But other students, they got misunderstood, they got totally confused. There is nothing. Everything means there is nothing, they decided. Then Adi Shankara has to come into picture and say, it is not Shunyam, Shunyam Allah, Shunyam. சூனியமாய்த்தான் சொலிக்கும் முதல் சொன்னார். சூனியமும் அல்ல, அசூனியமும் அல்ல, சூனியமல்லா சூனியம். Imagine you are there without a body, mind. Imagine you are there without the knower and known, without the experiencer and experienced. I agree with you, but dementia means you cannot recollect anything, na? But this fellow is more intelligent. He can recollect also, he can do the vyavahar also, he is smart also, he can teach also. Yeah, but somehow his experience is, there is nothing. That perfect silence, monam. Why there is monam? Because there is nothing. Therefore there is perfect monam. So I tell you one thing, don't misunderstand me. These thoughts, I myself have never thought like this, in this fashion. When I was just talking to you, this idea is just coming into me, and I myself so wonderstruck about this idea. What is this idea? You suppose I am there without a knower and known, how wonderful it would be. This idea, I myself am wonderstruck with this idea. I tell you, it is fantastic even to think about that. And that is Nirvanam. That is being. That is Nirvana Sukham. That is Monam. And can it be experienced like this, always remaining without the knower and known? Free of knower and known. Whenever there is known, there is knower. Whenever there is knower, there is always known. So, இருந்தா ரெண்டு பேரும் இருப்பாங்க, போனா ரெண்டு பேரும் போய் தொலைவாங்க. ஸோ ரெண்டு பேரையும் தொலைச்சி குளிச்சிருவோமா? முதல்ல என்னையை தொலைச்சி குளிக்கணும், அப்போ தான் அவனும் போவான். That is why Bhagavan says, you inquire the source of the I thought. And if you find that he is never there, you will know that there is nothing else. Then the self alone shines. Or you surrender everything so that you realize that I am not there. Yeah, I have surrendered myself. Only Bhagavan is there. Or say there is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing. You become nothing. Or you say everything is self, everything is self, everything is self, everything is given as ahuti into the self. everything is swallowed. Means all the different names and forms, the God, everybody is swallowed by saying everything is self, everything is self, everything is as poured into the fire of Brahman, given as Ahuti, and there is self alone remains. Nothing else remains, self alone remains. Or you detach yourself totally from all the not self. There also, not self just vanishes as the snow. Pani kanda, Pakalavani kanda pani bola. It just vanishes. It evaporates. And the Atma alone remains. So this is Atma Bodham. So yena kena prakarena destroy this knower along with all the known and be free. This is the message of Upanishads. This is the message of great rishis, and this is the message of Shri Bhagwan. If we can do it, we are heroes. Otherwise, we are zeros. Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.